Okay, so let's recap what's going on, and then I'll go through a walkthrough of all of these steps. So our goal is to start with some Ethereum and get some Brave Attention token. Step one was to do a deposit of our Ethereum into the IDEX, decentralized exchange. All right, number two is that we would go fetch the current order book from the IDEX website. We would then take the current best market offer and make a signature to accept that offer. When we do that, then step three is that the IDEX service sends the trade transaction to the IDEX website. That has the effect of crediting my account on IDEX with one basic attention token. And then the final step is that I make the request for a withdrawal, which will result in a transfer message being sent to the basic attention token, at which point it should show up in my wallet, which is what I want to see. Okay, so let's go through each of those steps. Now, what I've actually done is on IDEX, I've already completed, to save time, I've already completed the deposit step. So if I go look at my balance here on the IDEX website, I have 0.1 Ether available. Now, if I go to the buy basic attention token section and I say that I want to do a market order, the current amount that I could buy is 87. I'll buy some portion of that, I'll buy 50. So when I click the buy option here, notice that what happens is it pops up a MetaMask request. Now this shows the signature, right? That's me authorizing to take Bob's offer. Right, I click sign, and the website confirms to me that it sent the transaction to buy 50 basic attention tokens. Now, if I go look at my trade history now, what I will see is a table of all of my trades, and the most recent trade that I've got here is buying, don't know how easily it is, you can see this here, let me zoom in a bit. Right, my most recent trade is buying 50 basic attention tokens. I paid 0.1 basic attention token as a fee, and this total amount was 62 milliETH. Now the status is processing. If I click on this, it shows that, okay, I actually have made a transaction. All right, this is IDEX making the transaction for me. Okay, and in fact, it was just confirmed in a block a few seconds ago. Notice that the from of this is what Etherscan calls IDEX2. That's the IDEX website itself, basically, initiating this exchange. And this is the IDEX1. That's the smart contract itself, the DEX itself. And if you look at what the encoded input data is, it's clearly invoking the trade method. Just by looking at the arguments of this method, you can see it's trade values, so that's probably the amount that we were trading, the addresses, so probably me and Bob, and then the V's and R's correspond to our signatures. If you decode it, you see these in some different form. Yeah, sure enough, this bottom address is mine, so probably this, one of these two addresses is whoever was the counterparty in this trade. All right, now when we go back to go back past the trade history and go back to if I go look at my balances again, you'll see that, okay, I now have available to withdraw 46.5 or so basic attention token. So even though I tried to buy 50, everything that's missing is basically fees, I guess, that I had to pay. And so let's say that I want to withdraw all of my basic attention tokens so they show up in my MetaMask browser. I'm going to hit withdraw there. Right, this is the amount that I want to withdraw, yeah. This withdrawal also is processed in the form of requiring a signature. So I guess I just can't call the withdraw method myself. I have to give them a signature authorizing it. All right, and this shows, yes, this withdrawal has been initiated. When I click this and go visit in an Etherscan, I can see this is a transaction that's now been confirmed. Now, this transaction was also initiated by IDEX2 to the IDEX1 contract. Although what you can tell is that Etherscan is aware of the fact that this actually transferred a token from the contract's account in the basic attention token to my address in the basic attention token. And now if I go look in my MetaMask and I go look at it, sure enough, now I've got 44.6 basic attention token. Now what you might notice is that I tried to go buy 50 basic attention token, but I basically had to pay a fee at every step. The IDEX exchange took some amount. Maybe I didn't get the same deal that I thought I would when I just saw the text field when I got the button, and then I had to pay a fee, some portion of that to get that. So I thought I was buying 50 basic attention token, but I end up with only around 45 in my Ethereum wallet. That's how that goes, I guess. Okay, so that completes the walkthrough of the decentralized exchange.